Today I had a very unfocused day. So I wanted to get on here and kind of express how I'm feeling and basically what I plan on doing to fix it. I think this is one of those moments that a lot of men, young men could benefit from, explaining it while I'm in it. So for me, I live alone. Obviously, I work a job. I'm around other people. I got a girl, but we only see each other on the weekends. I may take a few phone calls after work, but I'm pretty much solo dolo for the most part. You know, I go to the gym. I might say what's up to a few of my boys at the gym. Then I'm back to my workout. I don't really like to talk to people at the gym. So basically what I'm saying is that a lot of my time is spent alone. So whatever I choose to do, I can do without necessarily without feeling judged or without anybody attempting to hold me accountable. And when I say anybody attempting to hold me accountable, men, anybody, when you're stubborn, you're stubborn. So even if people are holding you accountable, it's up to you to hold yourself accountable and not do what you're not supposed to be doing. So that's what I mean when I say that. But I think, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's where I was at. I was saying, there's nobody to hold me accountable but me, right? And I have all the time in the world pretty much to do what it is I want to do, whether it's productive or unproductive. I have the time, the resources, and the ability to do so, right? So I think every man goes through this where we have a moment of distraction, whether it be in my younger years. I don't fall for this stuff no more. The get rich quick schemes is an example. Women is an example. Social media, Netflix, TV, just anything. We do get distracted from time to time. But the biggest difference maker is how much time you spend distracted, or are you able to snap back into focus? So my problem recently has been the short form content, right? We all know how the algorithm works. It is going to show you what you want to see. It knows what you want to see. It's been the TikTok and it's been women. I have all the time to do what I want, as I explained earlier. So when I allowed myself to get distracted, those are the things I allowed myself to get distracted with. And when I tell you the mental space I'm in while I'm distracted is like damn near debilitating. I go from spending 9 hours at work to getting off, spending an hour and a half in the gym, running the grocery store, come home, cook my food, read a book, check in with my business buddies, shower, get ready to relax for the night, to spending maybe 8-7 hours at work, getting off, stalling going to the gym, go there maybe for 40-50 minutes, come home, don't want to cook dinner, go and grab some fast food. Grab the fast food, sit on my couch, don't really want to do nothing but watch TV. Go get in the shower, come back out, and I fall straight asleep. Didn't open up a book, didn't do nothing. And the reason why that is because I am completely distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing. We have a finite amount of mental energy. Let's say we have 100% mental energy, right? When it's going towards the things you want to do, like let's say I got 100 when I'm at work, let's say I got 100 at work, I get off work, I got 100 at the gym, I leave the gym, I got 100 at the grocery store, I leave the grocery store, I come home, I got 100 on whatever else I got to do at home, right? Another factor that is also called being present, which I'll explain a little bit later. versus where I'm at now, right? My headspace now. I go to work, I'm like 60% at work, 40% elsewhere. I get off work, I come home, I'm 100% elsewhere. I go to the gym, maybe I'm 50% at the gym, 50% elsewhere. You get what I'm saying? So even when I'm doing different things, the fact that I'm distracted, my mental is shifting between two different things. So therefore, I have no focus on either. When I tell you this will burn up your mental energy, this is probably the reason why a lot of people throughout their life just want to go to work and come home and do nothing. It makes sense to me because most of their time gets spent doing this. Most of their life they spend doing this. Me, I want to say, how long has it been? It's been a few days, but I know myself. I'll do this in cycles. So I have like once every 3-4 months, I may end up in a period where I may be distracted for a day or two, but I usually snap back out of it pretty quick. But I thought it was good for me to make this video because a lot of times we like to think we can control certain things, but a lot of times they just have to happen. But you can control how long you choose to stay in those positions. So I'm not going to judge myself and beat myself up because I'm a human. But I will judge and beat myself up if I start allowing these things to consume me. That's too far for me. But having my energy split, like I'm just so far out of my purpose, it makes me uncomfortable. And when I'm unable to be present, then I'm unable to enjoy life how I'm supposed to enjoy it. So with presence, the only way to fully experience and to have like maximum brain capacity in certain moments is to be present, is to be fully in that moment. Yeah, just fully in that moment. You remember things, you're able to think faster, act quicker, you're able to enjoy stuff when you're present. Now, when you're in the position I'm in right now, you forget things, you don't really enjoy moments. So many things pass you by. It's just no way to be living life day to day. Your brain is scattered. You are overwhelmed. Like for me, I have so many different things that I have to be worried about. It's ridiculous. So when I allow myself to get to this point, so many different things suffer. That's why it's usually imperative that I snap out of it quick, because if I don't, a lot of stuff is going to fall apart. A lot of stuff. For my work, I do travel a lot. If my mind isn't focused on what I need to be prepping for to travel, where I need to be going to travel, a lot of things could go wrong and it could potentially cost me my job. I got a test I'm preparing for taking soon. I got a business a couple of businesses I'm building with some buddies. I got family members that call me and need me. I got a girl that needs me. I got people that need me. And as a man, I'm sure you do too. So one thing we need to keep in mind is that we can't keep allowing ourselves to stay distracted. I won't say get distracted. If you can minimize your distractions, do it. But a lot of times things are going to come into our life to test us. To test us. Not to beat us, but to test us. Because I believe that those things are going to come along and you're going to beat it. You're going to pass it. Same for myself. This little phase I'm going through is not going to last forever because I know who I am. You know, things do happen and I got to take accountability for allowing myself to get distracted and not minimizing those distractions. That's on me. I got to take accountability as a man. But we all need to recognize that we have too many things that are counting on us. We are the pillar and we are the leaders. So if we aren't focused and present, we aren't the leader. We aren't the pillar. This is not what's going to get you what you want out of life. And I need you guys to remember that. So hopefully me explaining what I'm going through is making this clicking for somebody. It's making sense to somebody. Because when I get in these moments, like it sucks, you know, and it makes life a lot harder than what it actually is in every area, pretty much. So, like I said, man, hopefully this video clicked with somebody, resonated with somebody, and this is able to help you. Me explaining what I'm going through right now. I will be getting my one-on-one coaching going. I think before then too, I probably should make a video that kind of dives deeper into who I am and why I'm doing what I do. But I will explain that life has been my teacher for the most part. 28 years old, you know, been through homelessness, been through abuse, you know, grew up in terrible conditions. Took that and turned it into something that I wanted. Took what I didn't have and turned it into something that I needed. You know, through the work of self-growth, you know, working with life coaches, working with therapists and mentors, I've been able to shift my mindset and slowly start creating the life that I wanted. Slowly starting to take myself from a negative headspace into a positive one, so that I am able to then take what I know and share it with others and hopefully help them as well. So I hope you got some value out of that. And if that one-on-one coaching sounds like something you guys want to do, man, it's going to be ready. And I'm looking forward to working with you guys and helping somebody out so that you're able to help somebody out also, man. You guys take care, and I hope you enjoy, man. Have a good one.